the internet, a vast digital ocean. We skim the surface, unaware of the depths below. This is the surface web, our familiar playground of search engines and social media. But beneath this lies the deep web, a hidden realm teeming with secrets. And deeper still, the dark web, a haven for the illicit and the dangerous. The deep web is often misunderstood. It's not inherently malicious. It houses sensitive information, academic databases, and password-protected accounts. It's the place where corporations store confidential data and governments keep classified documents. This hidden world is vast, dwarfing the surface web in size. The dark web, however, is a different beast altogether. A subset of the deep web, it's shrouded in anonymity. Here, illegal activities flourish. Black markets thrive, offering drugs, weapons, and stolen identities. It's a place where the lawless operate with impunity. My journey began with curiosity. I wanted to understand this hidden world. The allure of the unknown, the thrill of the forbidden drew me in. Little did I know the dangers that awaited me. The deep web is not easily accessible. It exists beneath the surface of the internet we use every day, hidden from the prying eyes of search engines and casual browsers. It requires specialized software, tools designed to bypass the watchful eyes of search engines. These tools are not just for the tech-savvy, they are available to anyone willing to take the plunge into this hidden realm. The most well-known of these is the Tor browser. Tor, which stands for the Onion Router, is a gateway to the deep web, providing a level of anonymity that is hard to achieve on the surface web. Tor, short for the Onion Router, masks your IP address and bounces your traffic through a network of relays. Each relay adds a layer of encryption, making it nearly impossible to trace your online activities back to you. It's a cloak of anonymity, allowing you to navigate the deep web unseen. This anonymity is both a shield and a sword, protecting users from surveillance while also enabling illicit activities. Downloading Tor was my first step into this hidden world. The process was straightforward, but the implications were profound. I was about to enter a space where the rules of the surface web did not apply. The interface was familiar, resembling any other browser, but beneath this familiar facade lay a labyrinth of hidden sites and secretive communities. But the feeling was different. A sense of anticipation of stepping into the unknown washed over me. It was like opening a door to a parallel universe, one that existed alongside our own but was invisible to most. This was the gateway to a world hidden from ordinary users, a world where information flowed freely, unbound by the constraints of the surface web. The content on the deep web is as diverse as it is vast. From academic research papers to obscure hobbyist forums, the deep web hosts a wealth of information that is often inaccessible through traditional means. Academic journals, financial records, government archives, all reside here, hidden from public view. These documents are often stored on secure servers, accessible only to those who know where to look. There are forums for whistleblowers, journalists, and activists, all seeking anonymity from oppressive regimes. These forums provide a safe space for individuals to share information and collaborate without fear of retribution. The deep web in many ways is a reflection of the real world, with its mix of the mundane and the extraordinary. It is a place where the boundaries between the digital and physical worlds blur, but within this vast digital ocean, there are dark currents. The anonymity that protects whistleblowers and activists also shields criminals and illicit activities. Hidden marketplaces, accessible only through encrypted links, offer a dizzying array of illegal goods and services. From counterfeit currency to illicit drugs, these markets operate in the shadows, away from the reach of law enforcement. It was in this murky underworld that I first heard whispers of Black Lotus, a name that sent shivers down my spine, hinting at something far more sinister lurking in the depths of the deep web. The air crackled with anticipation as I downloaded the Tor browser. It felt clandestine, like I was downloading a key to a secret society. The file was small, unassuming, yet I knew it held the potential to unlock a world hidden from ordinary eyes. Instructions flashed across my screen. Each step, meticulously followed, brought me closer to the deep web. My heart pounded in my chest, a mixture of excitement and apprehension. The anonymity promised by Tor was both alluring and unsettling. Finally, the Tor browser opened. A simple, familiar interface greeted me, but this was no ordinary browser. This was a portal, a gateway to the unknown. With a deep breath, I typed in my first .onion address, the digital equivalent of stepping through a looking glass. The deep web welcomed me with open arms. A directory of links, a labyrinth of hidden pathways unfolded before me. I was Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole, eager to explore this strange and wondrous new world. Section 4. Navigating the Labyrinth, the Deep Web's Unfamiliar Paths. Navigating the deep web was like exploring a vast, uncharted forest. Each step taken felt like venturing deeper into an unknown wilderness, where the familiar rules of the surface web no longer applied. The deeper you went, the more disoriented you could become, with paths that twisted and turned in unexpected ways. Links led to more links, each page a stepping stone into the unknown. It was a web of connections, each thread leading to another, creating a complex network that was both fascinating and bewildering. The deeper you delved, the more intricate the web became, with each click taking you further from the surface. There were forums dedicated to every conceivable topic, from cryptography and hacking to philosophy and literature. These forums were like hidden libraries filled with knowledge and discussions that you wouldn't find anywhere else. They were places where experts and novices alike could share their insights and learn from each other. It was a melting pot of ideas, a digital agora where anonymity reigned supreme. People from all walks of life gathered here, their identities hidden behind avatars and pseudonyms. This anonymity allowed for a freedom of expression that was both liberating and dangerous, as it could lead to both enlightening discussions and nefarious activities. However, beneath the surface of intellectual discourse, a darker side lurked. It was a place where the shadows thrived, and not everything was as it seemed. The same anonymity that allowed for free expression also provided cover for those with malicious intent. I stumbled upon forums dedicated to illicit activities, marketplaces peddling contraband. These were places where the illegal and the immoral were traded openly, hidden from the prying eyes of law enforcement. It was a stark reminder that the deep web was a double-edged sword, offering both knowledge and danger. The anonymity of the deep web had attracted a criminal element, operating beyond the reach of law enforcement. These individuals used the cover of darkness to conduct their illicit activities, creating a hidden economy that thrived in the shadows. It was a world where trust was scarce, and betrayal could come at any moment. It was here, in this digital underworld, that I first encountered whispers of Black Lotus. The name was spoken with a mixture of awe and fear, a legendary marketplace that was said to offer anything and everything for a price. It was a place shrouded in mystery, its true nature known only to a select few, a name whispered in hushed tones, spoken with a mixture of awe and fear. Black Lotus was more than just a marketplace. It was a symbol of the power and danger that lurked in the depths of the deep web. Its reputation preceded it, and those who spoke of it did so with a sense of reverence and trepidation. It was a legendary marketplace, rumored to offer everything from stolen credit card information to military-grade weaponry. The stories surrounding Black Lotus were both fascinating and terrifying, painting a picture of a place where anything was possible and nothing was off-limits. Intrigued and apprehensive, I delved deeper, following the digital breadcrumbs. Each step took me closer to the heart of the mystery, and the deeper I went, the more I realized how little I truly knew. The path was fraught with danger, but the allure of uncovering the secrets of Black Lotus was too strong to resist. The closer I got to Black Lotus, the more unsettling the atmosphere became. The web pages grew darker, the content more disturbing, and the sense of unease more pronounced. It was as if the very air around me had changed, becoming thicker and more oppressive with each passing moment. The sites I visited grew darker, the content more disturbing. What had started as a journey of curiosity had turned into a descent into the macabre. The things I saw and read were unlike anything I had encountered before, and they left a lasting impression on my mind. A sense of unease settled over me, a feeling that I had ventured too far. The deeper I went, the more I questioned whether I should continue, but the pull of the unknown was strong, and despite the fear, I pressed on, determined to uncover the truth about Black Lotus. Section 5. Black Lotus in Bloom, a digital black market. Finding Black Lotus was like stumbling upon a hidden temple in a dense jungle. It was an elusive, almost mythical place, shrouded in mystery and danger. The deeper you ventured, the more you realized the extent of its reach and the complexity of its operations. The site was sleek, professional, a stark contrast to the crude design of other black markets. It was clear that a lot of thought and effort had gone into its creation. The interface was user-friendly, almost inviting, which made the sinister nature of its contents even more jarring. It was clear that this was a sophisticated operation, run by individuals who valued their anonymity and their clientele. These were not mere amateurs, they were professionals who had honed their skills to perfection. The level of security and encryption was top-notch, making it nearly impossible for authorities to track them down. Browsing the site sent chills down my spine. The sheer volume of illegal goods and services available was overwhelming. It was a stark reminder of the dark underbelly of the internet, a place where the rules of society did not apply. Weapons of every description, from handguns to explosives, were available for purchase. The listings were detailed, with specifications and prices clearly stated. It was like shopping on any other e-commerce site, but the products were instruments of death and destruction. Stolen identities, complete with social security numbers and credit card information, were sold to the highest bidder. The implications of this were terrifying. Lives could be ruined with a few clicks of a mouse, and there was no way to trace it back to the perpetrators. Drugs, counterfeit money, even human organs, it was all there. A digital cornucopia of illicit goods and services. The sheer audacity of it was staggering. It was as if the creators of Black Lotus had no fear of repercussions, operating with impunity in the shadows of the deep web. What struck me most was the normalcy of it all. The site was designed to look like any other online marketplace, with categories, search functions, and customer reviews. It was easy to forget that you were browsing a digital black market, a place where the law did not reach. Transactions were conducted with digital currencies, reviews and ratings were displayed prominently. This added a layer of legitimacy to the site, making it seem like a regular business. The use of cryptocurrencies ensured anonymity for both buyers and sellers, making it difficult for law enforcement to track transactions. It was e-commerce, albeit a twisted, sinister version of it. The familiar elements of online shopping were all there, but the products and services being offered were anything but ordinary. It was a chilling reminder of how technology could be used for nefarious purposes. The anonymity of the deep web had stripped away the stigma associated with these activities, creating a marketplace where anything was possible. It was a place where the darkest desires could be fulfilled without fear of judgment or retribution. The existence of Black Lotus and similar marketplaces highlighted the dark side of the deep web. It was a place where the rules of society did not apply, where the only law was the law of supply and demand. It was a stark reminder of the dual nature of technology, capable of both great good and great evil. It was a stark reminder that anonymity, while empowering for some, could also be a shield for the wicked. The same technology that allowed for free expression and privacy could also be used to facilitate crime and exploitation. It was a sobering thought, one that filled me with a sense of unease. The digital world, with all its promise and potential, also harbored a dark side that was all too easy to ignore. It was a reminder that vigilance and awareness were crucial in navigating the complexities of the modern world.